Hello everyone, this is Donna from Even the Scales, and I'm on my channel to protect myself and the air in my home from the neighbours. There's one of these neighbours that just will not stop tampering with my air, and what they're doing, they're trying to torture my senses by sending this disgusting smell of burning oil into my home. And this is something that the woman downstairs was doing for months and months on end. And it's torture smell, and this smell, not like constantly, it's making me feel sick. And I mean, these three neighbours that are joined to my home, they're absolutely desperate, they are. And they are obsessed, dangerous stalkers. They are stalking me heavily on these illegal cameras, wherever they are in my home, but there's one in my bedroom. They're stalking me heavily. They're viewing my devices illegally. They're tampering with my air, which is attempted murder. These people don't seem to care that they're trying to attempt murder on me publicly. It doesn't seem to faze them. And it is attempted murder because I have severe PTSD. It makes my heart race because I'm so traumatized by what they do. And they're doing this over and over again. And this person, this landlord, St George Community Housing, and whichever neighbour is doing this, I'm not sure, it could be any of them. They're trying to torture my senses. And if this is the woman downstairs, she was doing this for months and months, and I would plead with her to stop, and she wouldn't. So this is how ruthless these people are. They are cruel, ruthless sadists, and they enjoy inflicting suffering. And I need urgent help because they are obsessed with harming me. There's three of them. I'm surrounded by these people. And they're all obsessed, the whole three of them. Like, they're all mentally disturbed, and this landlord is using them to abuse me. They're using these rigged range hoods to tamper with my air. These people could put anything through those range hoods. I am in danger. Especially when the Campbelltown police keep stalking every now and then to encourage them. So please, if there's anyone out there that can help me here, please help me, because these people, they are dangerous stalkers, the whole three of them, and this landlord. And they're just relentless. They just will not stop. It's like I said before, this landlord is just like, we've got to just torture her because it's their only hope. So that's what they're doing. And everything I speak about on this channel, they do more. This landlord does more. I don't know what century this landlord thinks he's living in, but you're not allowed to do this sort of thing here in Australia. You're not. So I don't know who he thinks he is. But you're definitely not allowed to tamper with somebody's air. You're not allowed to take their human rights away. You're not allowed to put illegal cameras in people's homes. And he's doing this to deliberately try and cause me to have a mental health breakdown. And they're doing that because the Campbelltown police are involved, and there's also corrupt ambulance drivers involved. So they're trying to hurry up and cause me a mental health breakdown or some other kind of health breakdown so that they can call them people, have them come out here, take me to the hospital, and I may never get out, because this must be what they're doing to people these days who know about corruption in the health system and the justice system. This landlord has taken bribes to try and abuse me to death, and because it's the weekend, he goes full on the weekends with this abuse. He's done it for the past 21 months. On the weekends, he always amps it up. And so do the neighbours and other abusers, other stalkers. So as I said earlier, I'm going to keep posting these videos until this landlord gets the message, because obviously he doesn't. He's probably got nothing to lose because of what he's done. But, this is sickening, having to sit here and breathe this in. It's disgusting. As if it's not enough that I'm already isolated, I'm purposely isolated. So, my home is my sanctuary, and I'm being tortured in my home. If my family are listening, if my thieving family are listening, that have stolen my legacy and my inheritance from me, this is one of the main reasons this is happening to me. The people that brought me up, they've been planning to do this to me since I was very young, since I was a child. And they have put me through years and years of cruel psychological abuse. And they watch me go through this. They've watched me go through every bit of suffering. They're sitting back hoping that I die or that I get taken to hospital with a mental health breakdown, because they want my life. They want my inheritance. These people only took me in to look after me because they knew that one day I'd be getting an inheritance. And they've tried to steal it from me my whole life. And they've watched all of this happen. And I know you're watching me right now, family. I know you're viewing illegally into my home. You better give back what you've stolen to me and my grandchildren as soon as possible, because I need to get to safety. My life is in danger. You've watched me go through suffering for months and months, actually years and years, and done absolutely nothing to help, because you sit back and you're waiting for me to die, or you're waiting for me to have a mental health breakdown, and it's not going to happen. Your plan's not going to work. So you better find a way to give back what you stole from me and my grandchildren. It belongs to us. It always has. It's not yours. You stole it, and you have committed just about every crime in the book to try and do that. So you better find a way to give it back, because I need to get to safety. I need to get out of this house and get to safety. And these people are watching me go through this. How any family members could do that. And you know what? I don't blame my kids, because I know they were brainwashed. They were brainwashed by the other adults that they've had around them for their entire lives. So, and I'm just realising this more and more as the days go by. So those people that brought me up, they were working on my kids to brainwash them since they were children behind my back. So it all comes back to them. So if there's anyone listening to this that can help me in any way to get justice here, please help me. And I have every right to talk about my family like this on this channel, because they've stolen my life. They've stolen my entire life from me. There's abusive men stalking my home right now. They've stolen my life. I have every right to fight for my life, to get my life back, especially when there's no law to help me. You're not getting my life. So you need to give it back. So thank you if you've listened to this video. And if there's anyone that can help me in any way to get justice here, please help me. Because, yeah, the police are involved. They've stalked my house twice in a helicopter. And these neighbours, they just won't stop. This landlord won't stop. But at least when they're caught and arrested, they're going to see how cruel they are. They're going to see how cruel these people are. Thank you for listening.